I just want to give you a heads up when installing Void Linux, for real. Just as usual, I get wrecked and show you how not to get wrecked. So I think it's just an honorable use of my time. So let me just start off by saying that I'm a seasoned Void Linux user, or at least I used to be. I used Void Linux for 3 years on my laptop. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Not only that, I installed it on this tablet thing here when nothing else would read the chipset for the Wi-Fi. Void Linux did the trick, and I have to say I'm a huge fan of it. Now, with that said, I'm going to get real about this distro, and probably people aren't going to like it, but in times past, when you installed Void Linux, after you were done installing, you would go right in. If you installed like the desktop edition, you would go straight into like Light DM or Slim or something like this, right? Not anymore. You have to install all of that by hand now. And also, when I tried to actually activate Light DM using runit, it didn't work. I don't know why, but you know, when I restarted, I just restarted right back into the prompt. And there's a couple reasons for it, but I think one of the big reasons that I noticed is when I finally used StartX to get into XFCE, everything in the home directory belonged to root. Like this, the whole thing was just like closed off. I've never seen a distro like this. There are some distros that have, you know, more of their operating system that belongs to root than others, but literally the whole, every single file inside the home directory belonged to root. I have no idea why this is. It just seemed really funny to me. So if you're going to be using Void Linux, you're going to be changing ownership of a lot of files, or maybe just the home directory in itself. I don't know. I don't really know what the solution is to that. I would think that maybe you could just change ownership of the home directory and it would translate to all the directories under it, maybe, but I'm not sure. Anyway, just a heads up, because I think that if you're going to use it, maybe you might want to know about that, because you're going to struggle with it, especially if you have scripts and that sort of thing that need certain, you know, like user permissions and need to belong to the actual user. That's just something that I noticed when I was doing a live stream a couple weeks ago. I hope it helps somebody. Anyway, stick around for the next one. Later, nerds.